What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and today we're going to be talking about a bit of news that's made waves throughout the horological sphere. Swiss watchmaking powerhouse Rolex has just acquired the Swiss watch retailer group Bucher. Now, this is somewhat surprising, and in some ways it makes total sense. We're going to go over all the details of the acquisition here today, so sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy. It is 6:04 p.m. Let's get down to business. Now, guys, today I am wearing my LL Bean Dial Hamilton 9721 RAF limited edition watch. For my longtime viewers, you'll know this is the first automatic watch I ever got. It was a gift from my dad when I was about 8 years old. I absolutely love this thing. So to bring you all up to speed, Rolex, who probably has the most brand equity out of any watchmaker ever. I mean, they're the Coca-Cola of watch brands. I mean, people that don't even care about wristwatches, that have never even owned a wristwatch, that don't ever want to own a wristwatch, still know the name Rolex. But Bucher might be a name that some watch enthusiasts might have never heard of. But it's really, really difficult to overstate just how significant of a player Bucher has been in the Swiss watch retail space. They own a network of retail stores throughout Europe, and they've been a very significant player for a very long time. Now, this marks an interesting shift for Rolex, who's traditionally been known as a producer of products and not really an entity that handles retail operations. So what's the motivation behind this acquisition? Well, we may have just touched upon it. So why would Rolex, a brand with unmatched legacy in the watchmaking space, venture into the retail sphere? Well, in my opinion, there are several factors at play. Well, first, this allows Rolex to have more control over the customer's experience. By owning the retail outlets, Rolex themselves can ensure consistency across the board when it comes to tailoring an experience for a prospective client and hopefully for like returning customers, right? That's what every business wants. That's the lifeblood of business, is returning clientele, right? You don't want to just sell a product once. You want to keep selling products. And furthermore, this allows Rolex to strengthen the bond they have with each customer because, again, they themselves are controlling the retail space. They can gather valuable data from the customer, social security numbers, blood types, when they come home from work, when they leave for work, what their favorite food is, what they wear when they sleep. I'm kidding, but the truth is now Rolex can gather even more data on their customers' behavior and prospective customers' behaviors, which allows them to hopefully sell more products. And this might be a very good thing for us because with this new information and control that Rolex has over their own retail sphere, they might be able to better adapt to the market demand. So this remains yet to be seen, but it could be beneficial to us as Rolex consumers. Because as we like to joke here, we're cutting out the middleman, right? Actually, it's really funny. I made multiple episodes joking about these online crappy watch companies who always talk about cutting out the middleman. No middleman, no middleman. No middleman. There's always these middlemen and we don't want middleman. And we just did an episode on Spaghetti Scametti, which is like a hilarious watch brand that's it's satirical, and they always talk about no middlemen.
We provide you with undeniable proof that the middleman has been eliminated.
No middleman. I started it though. I cut it out. So yeah, this is an effective way for them to cut out some more middlemen, and hopefully people that don't want to deal with like shady ADs might feel more comfortable going to a Bucher location because again, it is now essentially Rolex. So I mentioned one good thing about this acquisition, I guess is a potential good thing, like with Rolex having more control over the retail space, people like me might be able to have more of our needs met because maybe Rolex will be able to adapt better to us and for us, and we won't have to deal with some of these tangential ADs or gray market sellers. However, I suppose I've heard some murmurs of potential consequences throughout the watch world, and that this might inspire other watchmakers to do similar things. But the truth is, no other watchmaker has, the same brand equity that Rolex does, and not even the big ones really have as much power as Rolex. So I don't know who else has the ability to purchase another huge retailer. I don't necessarily really see that happening personally. A lot of watch enthusiasts have taken to social media. Some have touted this as an amazing thing to have a more immersive shopping experience with Rolex. Others wonder if this could affect, the pricing of Rolex products, but the truth is, they're going up anyway. And this economy, I can't even buy ramen, guys. Watch my videos, I'm trying to buy ramen. The expensive ramen, Shin Black with bone broth. That's the best ramen you can get. It's kind of pricey though, so please shop at the Time Teller shop, watch my videos so I can get the good ramen. So what lies ahead for Rolex and Bucher? Ooh, so dramatic. Well, the truth is, Bucher is still gonna operate under the Bucher name, right? I think that we're going to see probably more product integration within the Bucher lineup, and even when you go on the Bucher site right now, the first thing that you see is Rolex. So Rolex isn't stupid, right? If they're gonna own it, they're gonna own it, and they're going to be the first and foremost. They're going to be the top dog when it comes to Bucher retail stores. One potential outcome with this new venture is that we see some Bucher signed Rolexes. I think that would be really, really cool. Harken back to when we got a bunch of watches that had, special signatures on the dial when it comes to certain retailers. It's just some really cool romantic idea. I don't know if that will ever happen, but who knows? We didn't really think Rolex would ever do something like this. So I don't think that we can say it's out of the question that we'll get some Bucher exclusive Rolexes. Who knows? So I guess my final thoughts about this venture is that it shows even the biggest, most established watchmakers might be willing to adapt and try new things. And again, this is very much a vertical integration. It's not like Rolex needed help selling their products. This is definitely going to help sell their products. And hopefully this gives the consumer a better shopping experience, and that could be a big benefit. But we will see. And how this affects pricing, I don't know. I think it's too early to tell. Someone that's more educated than me can go ahead and sound off in the comment section. We always love those educated people. But yeah, I hope that I brought you up to speed, and I hope you understand a little bit more about this acquisition and how it might affect us and the watch world as a whole. But who knows? I'm sure more information will come out as things roll out, and I will do a follow-up episode. How's that sound? All right, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. Always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.